Web video has grown up. Distinguish yourself with professional custom video for your business. Get started at johnlothianproductions.com. What is the challenge for trading software firms today?
Anytime you have a code base that's just constantly growing and evolving, what you get is a lot of operational legacy. So whether that's features that you've supported or chosen to support or add to the product, whether it's just flat out different products within the tool set, that operational legacy really impacts any sort of future decisions to make changes to your platform or to integrate wholly new features or products. On the process inefficiencies, I think anytime a company experiences rapid growth like TT did, you, in some cases, become awkward with your size. And if your inefficiencies don't adapt to your new size, really the only way to solve certain problems is to throw more bodies at the problem. And you see this in really all facets of software development in all companies. And as you know, the more people you add to a product or to a team or to a company, the ability to communicate effectively and have effective processes surrounding the software development become exponentially more difficult. The other real big detractor to focusing on delivering products is when your environment is changing rapidly, the environment in which your products live. And there are very few industries, software industries, that have seen as much rapid growth, both on the regulatory side, but also really on the technology side.
What solutions should the industry adopt?
Addition by way of subtraction, taking a look at your system, the components that you've built, and determining, are other people building these components better than we are? And if those components don't fall in our, quote, core competencies, we should probably be letting those who specialize in these, I call them plumbing, but really the underlying inner workings of our software platform, let them focus on that.
Trading Technologies wants to rebuild the entire architecture. What does this mean?
What it entails really is a wholesale rebuild of the architecture. So that's buying those components that we are no longer going to focus on building, and that's adopting, in some cases, cloud technologies, leveraging infrastructure as a service, public cloud technologies where it makes sense, where latency sensitivity isn't really of utmost importance, and then having this concept of a private cloud, really, where our own TT-Net data centers will focus on the low latency, proximity sensitive components of the platform, which will allow us to both create client applications that are much lighter weight, much easier to deploy and update, and more importantly, and fundamentally, the goal of this effort was to design an architecture that allows us to make quick and rapid changes to the platform, because without a platform on which you can build software and integrate new technology quickly, that's really the biggest impediment to innovation.
How are you adjusting to the rise of mobile technology versus desktop computing?
That move away from the client is what our platform rebuild is all about. We are making the client much thinner, and by thinner I mean we've accepted and acknowledged the fact that all latency sensitive, all automated trading strategies, anything that requires split-second reaction times should not be happening on the client. And by making that decision, which is a drastic departure from the X-Trader and the TT platform of today, that affords us great opportunity to realize global scale in a much more affordable manner, but it also allows us to focus our resources on making sure that those server-side, those proximity, very latency-sensitive services that we offer are far more efficient and faster than we can offer today. And the beauty of this move in this model is that the Windows client or the desktop client is really no more resource intensive or capable than a web front end needs to be, or than a mobile front end needs to be. And so by making that client much thinner, and by really reducing the demands on the client, we can very quickly and easily deploy mobile and web apps. And specifically with mobile apps, we think the tablet interface has a lot of potential to really see some innovative ways to not only view market data and manage your orders, but also manage your server-side algos and spreading tools and things of that sort. Because, like you said, it's really now just a window into your server-side automated world, as opposed to actually having to run those things. And so we're very optimistic that both web and mobile interfaces are going to really take off on this new platform.